AR12 Gaming, also known as Skill Issue, popular character in the Forza Horizon 5 community, but today I wanted to answer a very simple question. Can I beat him at drifting? Well, that's exactly what I'm gonna find out. We are here in Forza Horizon 5 to do the Volcano drift zone over and over again until I curb stomp his hopes and dreams. First car I've decided to be quite sensible with, you know, a Toyota Supra. Oh, there's just one thing though. Attempt number one then. Full send it into the drift zone. Bit of handbrake, and we just got to keep for a drift car. It doesn't really like going sideways, this thing. That's kind of annoying. But through this next corner, let's see what kind of angle we can get on it. That's decent angle. There we go. Now we're cooking, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Keep going sideways. That's the whole point of drifting. You spack a little bit to the inside, then the car will wash out, and you have to do it all over again. So much power, for God's sake. The handbrake through there. That was very nice indeed. Down into second. So we have a bit more purchase. You probably can't hear the audio I'm hearing right now, but it sounds like I'm in a fucking oil tanker. What is this shit? Someone in a Ford Escort ripping their way up the drift zone. That's amateur. But as soon as I use the handbrake, this car does not want to go sideways anymore. Look at that. Actually, I forgot to mention, while I'm in the middle of this super run, Nick's personal best, roughly on this, just over 1.1 million points. That's my target for today. Try and beat 1.1 million. My current personal best, I think, is 900k, so it's a bit of a tall order, I'll be honest with you. And no, for those of you wondering, it's not in the mod. As much as I wish it was in the mod, and we would have had a great laugh about it, no, it was in the Hoonicorn. So, have that, I guess. All of the horsepowers, all of the Lexus LFA engine noises, all of my English skill issues. Like I said, for a drift car, this doesn't like going sideways, and that kind of defeats my bottom line slightly. We're into this final section then. We're only on, I say only on 870k points. So that is not great, I'll be honest with you. Is it a personal best across the line? No, it's not. It is not a personal best. In fact, I was 1,000 off a personal best, so there's that. Okay, when I look at it in that perspective, it's really not that great. Right, so that wasn't a great start. Fiat Abarth 595S. Good lord, it's twitchy. This is a stupid idea because that's such a short wheelbase, but away we go for our attempt in the Fiat 500. Not even the 500, kill me. Sorry. What business does it have being this good already? I don't know what we're like in comparison to the Supra currently, but that seems alarmingly good considering. So twitchy. It's so light. You can move it around so well, but my God, is it a twitchy boy. Just like me. Oh, for fuck. Well, that's not gone great, I'll be honest with you. Right, away we go again then. And no, I wasn't dreaming. This is actually sick at what? No, it has absolutely no right to be this good. Holy mother of actual God almighty. What kind of acid was this thing brought up on? This is ridiculous. Right, I'm going to do that again. Also, apologies. that my audio suddenly changed. My microphone decided to do something called giving up on life, so that's why it sounds like I'm probably halfway through a toaster. Might have stuffed it up, but we're back on track. It's the key to beating AR12 gaming. Really, a Fiat Abarth 595S. Only time will tell, realistically. But for now, this has been a great little car, considering it's a stock tune and has absolutely no conceivable right of being anywhere near this good at drifting whatsoever. It's done an absolutely phenomenal job. My unsung hero of the day already, and it's car number 2. With a wheelbase this short, has absolutely no right on God's green earth of being anywhere near this good. But we're going to get another consistent 968,000. Just casually. And we got 974 last time, so that says it all, really, doesn't it? Well, next car then. I don't know. Oldsmobile Tornado. Good Buddha on a bicycle. It has 1,750 horsepower. What am I doing? Here comes the Tornado then, about to whip up a storm into the drift zone for the first time. And immediately, it's heavier than a cruise ship. A little bit better out of that corner, though. Just getting used to the drift transmission on this thing. Was getting used to the drift transmission on this thing. Unbelievably, it's actually about the same as what the Fiat did previously. I say it's a Fiat, it's an Abarth. Look, I'm not very good at this car thing, okay? You know what, actually, genuinely, on the subject, the Unimog, which I made 2 parts of drifting around Mexico, because I was just annoyed at the game, to be honest with you. But when I drove that and drifted it, genuinely, because of how heavy it was, it's weird. It felt like I could throw it around and have confidence, whereas if it's light, if it's skittish, I feel like I don't have that same control. I'm probably the only person on planet Earth that would ever think that about a heavier car being better for drifting. I don't know. It feels nicer under finger, under trigger. I don't care what the phrase is. 400,000 mark incoming very shortly. And there it is. Slightly missed it. The Oldsmobile Tornado. I tell you what, we're bringing in the Category 7 Thunder to this one. So we go through now in 500,000 points. Again, use the angle of the drift. We can have the confidence to throw it in and apply even more angle. Look at this. Am I finding cars that just should be absolutely morally, unequivocally wrong in every single fashion for drifting, giving them a try, and yet finding out they're actually okay for drifting? Is that what you're telling me today? The Oldsmobile Tornado could be the next one in a long line of superstars here, up to 820,000 points. It's going to be a 900,000 from the Oldsmobile Tornado. I know that's not its name, I don't care. No way is this going to be a personal best car. No way is this going to be a personal best car. I said, no way is this going to be a personal best car. No way is it going to be a personal best. That is ridiculous. First attempt for the Oldsmobile Tornado, and we're almost breaking the 1 million barrier. I'm going to have to do that again. Into the drift zone we go again then. Just taking my drift car down the mountain for no reason. Imagine those guys going through and seeing an Oldsmobile drifting down this Volcano stage and thinking, what the hell is that guy on? Well, I'll tell you what he is on. Almost an 1 million point drift. Good Lord Almighty. The Oldsmobile Tornado. Do not sleep on it. It is a decent little motor for drifting, as it turns out. But ladies and gentlemen, that's what we did with one arm tied behind our back. So now we quit the messing around. We go full send. Let's try the 777 Nissan 240 SX. Because with a number like that, we're surely going to hit the jackpot in at least a few minutes' time. Through the final corner. It's going to be close, but not close enough. 984,000. And that right there, there's no other way of putting it. It's less than what we had before. You know what? Let's find out. What's the highest score on this leaderboard? Well, it's me, actually, so I have that. No, what's it global, though? Let's see what... Right, Orcus Gamer, you're a cheating nonce. Sorry, none of you would have got 3 million, no offense. Especially not in that. No offense, mate. Right, lads and lasses, we don't discriminate here. I've checked the leaderboard, and it turns out this machine right here seems to be pretty good. The Formula Drift Ferrari 599. But of course, I've given it full upgrades because it needs more power, basically. 1,500 horsepower and balls made of tungsten. Reinforced with more tungsten and dipped in liquid tungsten. It is time to absolutely send it down this drift zone. And I'm probably going to be very quiet because I'm going to have to concentrate very hard, as it turns out, to even have a whiff of beating AR12. Into the... My freaking god, it's fast. Oh my god. This is it. This is the car. I can feel it. Just ignore that. We're on a move here. Up to 400,000 already, but... I mean, it's less than the 240SX. The reason being is because I've gone off the road so damn much, so I just need to keep it on the road, and then we'll really have something to cook with. Like that. That was wonderful. This car is something else. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's almost like it was born to drift. That's convenient, isn't it? All of the points we lost before, we have just gained back. Big time here. Then change it down. Let it drift through here. Not use too much of the outside. That's more like it. Come on. No, I don't care. Sorry, Penguin. Tell you what, first time with this car, with all the upgrades and all the power in the world, and I am absolutely in love with it. And we are easily going to break 1,000,000 points. Easily going to break it. Fantastic stuff. Come on. That's the one. Finally breaking the 1,000,000 point threshold. We only have 100,000 to go. Oh, Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh my word. Okay then. Flip it, heck, out of nowhere. Suddenly we're chilling on a million and a half. Well, 1,500,000 is what I mean. I wish it was 1.5 million. That'd be sick. I'm gonna give it a few more tries. I genuinely think if I can't beat it, I genuinely believe I can get close. And I didn't think I'd be saying that at the beginning of this video. Even though I did call him a skill issue, man. Maybe I'm the skill issue all along. Need to train fastic for luck. Let's do this! Save it. That's not saving it. That's a mountain!